2/3. That's why they could jack up to 2/3. They would have jacked. We got to keep these motherfuckers. You see them on the other side, you're going to be their baby, but you ain't getting on this glory and this, that. Them ones that escaped. You escaped, man. Like, shit, man. But you still a prey. Because the scripture says that. Says, hold on, I don't want to keep, oh man, goodness, this is fire, right? It's some verses that I love to read, and it just helps me out. That one right there really just made me, just a whole bunch of thoughts came to my mind. It was fire. I don't know. It made me forget the other verse too, because it overwhelmed that the next verse I wanted. So it's hard to not. Okay. All right. Let's read on. Oh man, that other verse was powerful too. It says the head I read before this. It says a remnant will return. A remnant is going to hear the call. Many are called, but few are chosen. Many are called. They're going to hear the call, but that few is going to be the chosen ones. That remnant is going to be the many are called, but few are chosen, right? But the few is going to be that remnant. Bam. There you go, right there. That's what I wanted. That's going to hear the calling. And when he's come back, he's going to scoop everybody up that heard the calling, right? And that few became the chosen, and they're going to get scooped up. And that's that remnant. That's going to be dynamic. That's going to be a dynamic moment, man. Isaiah chapter 10, verse 20. And it shall come to pass in that day, these are the days now, that the remnant of Yasharahla, such as are escaped of the house of Jacob, shall no more again stead upon him that smote them. They were busting out. Yo, I was just watching this video how the Mexicans was getting lynched over here too. Just watching this video like that. Issachar so tired of getting whooped, they don't want to come near us, Jakes. Think about that shit. But I mean, hold on, man. They keep lynching us because we brown like them. But yo, let's go make white babies.
Elect 144. Rise hopeful. Elect 144. It's 4 a.m.
Salakia. So the video was funny to me because I know a lot of Mexicans. I see a lot of Mexicans where I live at, or whatever you want to call them. But I can't narrow down because I'm gonna ask too many questions. But Issachar and the rest of the tribes, they don't want to come near Jake because they running from. But it's going to come to a point where they're gonna love us. They're gonna want to follow us. It's happening now. It's happening in the camp. Listen, the main camp right now is, we got the 3 major camps, right? But the main camp is Great Millstone. We got General Yohana's gang and General Nathaniel Ray's gang. Okay, those are the 3 major camps, and the rest will follow. So whatever's going on in the outskirts of everything, it's only because of these 3 major camps. Because what clarifies it is when you hear our apostles and our elders speak about them. They know General Hana, and they know Nathaniel Ray, okay, and they know Yahawashi, Yahawashi. They know him. They know other individuals. They know the House of David. They know name. They know personally. They was their peers. Just like we got peers that we came up with, like in the main camp. We got the elder brothers that I came up with. That we been around each other for the time from the 2007 all the way up to now. So we seen individuals like Elder Yashawamba, certain brothers that's in Canada. I've seen them. I seen individuals that didn't have kids, certain brothers that didn't have kids, and now they got kids. In this truth. This is a dynamic moment, man. Something to love, baby. Something to. Hey, Yahawashi Shah has called us, man. The lost sheep. Phenomenal. Alright. So shouldn't let's read this again, Salakia. It should come to pass in that day that the remnant of Yasha'Allah should such as escaped of the house of Jacob should no more again stead upon them that smote them, but stead upon the Lord Yahushua, the Holy One, Yasha'Allah, in truth. The remnant shall return, even the remnant of Jacob, unto the mighty power Yahweh Yahushua. So it's going down right now. This is going down, bro. This is really epic, man. Like, I had another verse. It's just jumping around in my brain, but it won't let me catch the words. All right, don't worry. We're going to have the ultimate download, and we're going to never have this problem again. This is what we're looking for, man. We're looking for the ultimate download. I always emphasize that, the download, because like how you download a video or some information to your phone or upgrade, it's always an upgrade. We're going to get an upgrade. The ultimate download. Phenomenal. Con. It's a lot here. Alright, so I want to go back. I keep forgetting. I want to go back to 2 Corinthians, right? 2 Corinthians chapter 4, right? He said, but chapter 4, verse 3, but if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost, in whom the God of this world has blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of Yahweh, of the glorious gospel of Yahushua Mashiach, who is the image of Yahweh, should shine unto them. And he don't want anybody to get it, but the ones who's getting it, you becoming a beacon of light. So those is going to come to the light, and it'll light them, and there's going to be those that will come to the light, and it's going to burn them. The blue light is going to burn the flies, and the righteous light, that is the light, is going to enhance those that come to you, and they're going to glow just like you, and it's going to be glorious, I say. Hey, man, I don't know what else to tell you people, man. Something. Oh, I want to see good gospel. See, let's go into the word. Let's see something real fast. Gospel, right?
Strong's G 2098. Evangelion.
Evangelion. That's what that means. It says Evangelion. It says a reward for good tidings. Good tidings. The glad tidings of the kingdom of Yahweh, soon to be set up. Ooh, told you done. And subsequently also of Yahawashi Mashiach, the Messiah, the Mashiach, the Malak, the ultimate one, the founder of this kingdom. After the death of Mashiach, the term compressed also the preaching of concerning Yahushua Mashiach and having suffered death. It was another point I had too. Damn, I just came back to that point too. Wow. Suffered death on the cross to persecute eternal. Procure. It was procure. To procure eternal salvation for the men in the kingdom of Yahweh. But eternal, I told you we're gonna live forever, bro. To procure eternal salvation for the men in the kingdom of Yahweh, but as restored to life and exalted to the right hand of of Yahweh in heaven, tends to return the majesty of consuming, consummate, but that's consummate.
Consummate.
Ooh, you're done. The kingdom of Yahweh, you're done. I admit this though, I was so studious when I was young, but how lucky. I truly be Satan was beating me up when I was little. I used to beat. I'm telling you, my mother before she passed away, bro. She said to me, she said, "Boy, you was always different from my other kids. You never tolerated things." She said, "Tell me." Before she passed into the spirit world, she said, "You're different. You're just different." And my siblings, they knew I was different too. That's why I'm at the point, after my mom went to the spirit world, I just excommunicated myself from my siblings. And just to prove a point, like, I know something was wrong back then, and I knew when mom's passed, when she went to the spirit world, she started saying things to me before she went. But I know. I just know things when I was little. I understood things, man, like a lot. And then certain things happened to me. I had a lot of fights, man. That's why I look at myself, I said, I can't get into nothing right now. I'm being as humble as possible. And the sad shit about it, I was never the starter. But a lot of people that I got into issues with, they're not even on the earth no more. They not. It's not people that's done, that's deleted. Like the spirit world, the judgment came from the spirit world. I brought this on, man. I just potentially be an apple of Yahawashi Melchizedek's eye. Hey, man, I'm just looking at certain things just based upon what I'm experiencing. I would have never got the understanding of these things if I never came under the tutelage of our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. So that's what I'm saying, man. Like, I know I ain't the smartest one at it, but this thing became so important that I really be praying for more info, more insight, and then lo and behold, I get the information. So why do y'all push me out shot for that? Procure eternal salvation for the men in the kingdom of Yahweh, but as restored to life and eternal and exalt to the right hand of Yahweh in heaven, thence to return the majesty comes to consummate the kingdom of Yahweh. So that's the good tidings. That's the good news. Glad tidings of salvation through Hamashiach. I told you he's coming. Dang, man, that was not unexpected. That was not. The proclamation of the grace of Yahweh manifests and purge in Hamashiach, the gospel, as don't worry, I'm gonna get all this. Messianic. As the messianic rank of Yahushua was provided by his words, his deeds, and his death of. This is phenomenal, man. This really is phenomenal. Narrative of the saying, dead and death of Hamashiach came to be called the gospel of glad tidings. So this is going to be a glorious moment when he come back. When he get back here, it's going to be so phenomenal that people are going to be bugging out. It says that in the scriptures. They're going to be wailing, they're throwing up shit and dropping dead. Because they ain't going to understand the dynamics of this. Because they're going to see spaceships. Which makes logical sense because I experienced this when I was a little boy. I used to always tell these stories, and people thought I was crazy. I kind of went into depression. It's phenomenal, bro. This is phenomenal, man. And now I'm truly excited, man, because I truly believe he be speaking to me in my situation. There's certain things be happening. I'm like, what the heck? Did that just happen? And I'd be like, oh shoot. The Lord Yahawashi shot. All right, man. I still say to this day, I don't deserve. I don't deserve this mercy. But His grace is sufficient, man. it's been benefiting me and it's helping. And even on my worst state at the moment, it's a healing. You know, the why I wish me on shot for that. So the why I wish me on shot. So Salakia, if I'm rambling, let's go back. Oh, I was okay, that was gospel. All right, so that's the good news. The good news is that Yahushua's coming back. That's the gospel, the good glad tidings. All right. So the people of this world, they just jacked up, man. And Ashashua knows what to do to them now. He knows what you like to eat. He knows what you're not supposed to eat. He gonna fuck up everything you're supposed to eat. And he gonna give you some fake ass chicken with no bones in it. Just fucking made in the laboratory with a fucking whatever the fuck. It's crazy. This shit is crazy. And them Moabites be helping fuck you up. Them Chinese motherfuckers, Japanese, all the nations. They named them in the roll call of Psalm 83. That's what I'm saying. Like it's overwhelmingly powerful stuff, bro. And we supposed to suffer because we're just like the ones that's in the world. We're sinners. So the only way we are suffering is through the affliction, through the adversities of these people bull crap. And then we gotta deal with it. And that's serious. That's a serious judgment right there. To know and you can't bust no moves and you gotta patiently wait. That's more than what they going through, man. Because we're going through the fire now. We are dealing with it. Everything now. They're gonna deal with this during the how do you say that? Through Jacob's trouble, to say it that way. They're gonna deal with their fucking their issues through Jacob's trouble. And we gotta hope and pray that Yahweh shall my servants will eat and you shall starve. Bible verse, King James Version. Just the way I could think of it, Salakia. Probably came up wrong. Yeah. Isaiah chapter 65, verse 13. Therefore, thus say the Lord Yahweh shall behold, my servants will eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. And we can get in depth with that. That's a lot. That was a magnificent moment right there. Did you see it? I did, and it was terrifying. And that's why you want to end up on the right side of this. No.